this little town called Cortez. It's right along the border near Four Corners. Very cute town. Super, super cute little hotel that we stayed in. It was called the White Eagle Inn. So if you guys are ever in Cortez, or if you're ever road tripping through Colorado, check it out. They were so sweet. They were so accommodating. We have Kira with us, and they were more than happy to have her there. They have like a little doggy area. Then there's like this cute little hike right behind it that just kind of cuts through the sagebrush. It's beautiful at sunset. And then because we are traveling in the middle of this virus, they did everything possible to make sure that the rooms were clean. So you walk in and the smell of bleach just hits you. They clean the sheets, obviously, between every guest, but they're like bleaching the sheets. They're bleaching everything that people touch, like basically just making sure it's as sanitized as possible. So like they definitely go above and beyond for their guests. This is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. This is my personal feeling about them, because like they're a little family-owned inn in like a little tiny town. It was so cute, and they were so nice. And like I was worried that it was gonna be loud because it was right next to a main road. It definitely was not. It was beautiful and like quiet all night. So highly recommend it. It's called the White Eagle Inn. In other news today, so we're driving through Colorado. It is absolutely beautiful. Little Miss Kira was super excited to hop on the road today. She actually was like jumping in the car herself, which she doesn't normally do. Like she likes going on car rides, but she's kind of like, oh, I want to still play where I am. But today she was like, let's go, like let's get on the road. And it's like everywhere we go now, she's super excited to smell around, see new things, meet new people. So we are still practicing social distancing, so she has to kind of wait. But yeah, it's so cute, and we're having such a good time. Sorry, I'm turning on my road cam right now, just because we're coming up and over a pass. And yeah, so today it is going to be snowing on our route, so we're really excited to kind of see this. Ooh, look! I've been wanting to stop at some of these roadside places, but they're all closed, unfortunately. I did end up picking some of the I cannot talk. Oh my gosh! I did end up picking up some of those Starbucks cups, the ones that say different states. So I've been collecting those for like 5 years now. I obviously have like California, Hawaii. I need a New York one still, which will be easy peasy because I'm moving there, obviously. But like on this road trip, I really wanted to pick some up in all the states that we go to. So I missed Nevada, unfortunately, because like we literally just cut across the bottom of it. So if anyone's from Nevada who like is willing to send me one, I will totally give you money. I need a Nevada one. And then we went through Utah and Arizona, so I got one from each of those places. And then I also got Colorado and New Mexico, because those are all the states we've been through so far. So like that kind of like cuts across there. So next state will be Kansas. So we're gonna have to stop at a Starbucks in Kansas so I can get my mug. So everything was closed, and now we're getting ready to go up this pass. So I grabbed all my winter stuff out of the back because it's snowing. Woohoo! Little girl back there ready to go, and Chris is in the car right next to me. So as you can tell, my nose is getting cold. Okay guys, I'll see you guys in a few minutes, but everything was closed, so nothing to share yet, but I'll keep you guys posted. Michigan. We know this. Oh my gosh. It's freaking cold here. So we made it to Pueblo, Colorado, and it's freaking cold. It's in the 30s here. And yes, I'm in my mask because we were just inside. I'm in my parka. I have my little glovies on. But anyways, yeah, it's cold. Today has been interesting to say the least. This morning we were like, okay, we're gonna get up. We're gonna go to Chimney Rock and stop at a couple of the different sites because like they said they were open. Well, they're not open, which is okay. We totally understand. So it's like, oh good, no worries. So we're like, okay, then we'll just stop at the Great Sand Dunes. Great Sand Dunes is open because it's just basically this giant sand dune in the middle of nowhere. And we couldn't go because there's a winter storm warning. The winds were so bad that like just normal dust was kicking up. And when we talked to some of the people, like we were talking to some of the local people about it, and they were just like, don't go right now. Like there's a winter storm warning. You're going to get stuck out there more than likely. Like it's not safe. So we're like, okay, no worries. So like I'm bummed because like the things we wanted to do, like we tried to pick safe activities where social distancing is an option. They're unfortunately all getting canceled. So like today, we're literally just driving straight through, and oh my gosh, it's snowing now. It's starting to snow. There's snow flurries coming down on my car. It's cold. Yeah, and like as we've driven closer and closer to where we're staying tonight, which is Colorado Springs, the temperature has gone from being in the 70s to the 20s, like 30s and 20s. Like our highest point was at like 26 degrees when we were up in the mountains. Now we're down here in the plains by, like, we're in Pueblo, like I said. It was like, it's in the low 30s. I'm freaking cold. I think Kira's finally warming up. She nested into her little bed. It's cold. So thankfully we picked up a couple of blankets because we're going to need these. It has a little taggy on it. Huh. Yeah, we picked up some of these blankets. They're super, like, nice for, like, travel because you can use them for everything from, like, picnics to an actual blanket. I use them for Kira a lot of the time, so. But, yeah, we're just chilling here. So, yeah. See you guys later. Good morning, everyone. I am talking to you from the Garden of the Gods. It is fantastic here. Like, it's spectacular. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. Oh, there's a bird outside. We just got finished up at the Garden of the Gods. We're running a little late today, especially because we're having to drive 7 hours. 7 hours, yeah. It's a rather intense drive. We are driving from Colorado Springs to Topeka, Kansas today. And it is a very long drive. But hey, today and tomorrow are going to be the biggest days. So I am nice and cozy. It is in the 30s, so I'm in like 3 layers. I'm in my favorite sweater. We have our little masks on. Miss Kira's in her sweater too. So it looks like it's going to be a really good day. As you can tell, crooked camera still. This is all I can figure out. So, okay, I'll see you guys a little bit later. Dutch Bros. Oh my gosh. I didn't know these were in Colorado too. So I'm super freaking excited. We're gonna go get coffee and my life is gonna be happy. Miss Kira's back there smacking away because I was bad. I gave her some potato. It's just potato though, so it'll be good. It's just been a long couple of days, so I thought she deserved a treat. Oh my God. I'm excited for Dutch Bros. This is gonna be so cool. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I'm ready for coffee. Coffee. Okay, so we are 2 hours into our drive. Yeah, 2 hours on the drive because we have 6 hours to go. So I got my Dutch Bros coffee. It's probably the last one we'll see for a very long time. We're stopping real quick before we switch onto the next freeway. Gotta refresh, stretch, get ready because the biggest part of our trip is coming still. 6 hours. So today is an 8-hour day and so is tomorrow. But then after that, they're way shorter days, thank goodness. Miss Kira is enjoying this. As you can tell, she's actually sitting... She is hooked in. Don't worry about that. But she's sitting like right behind me. She's been trying to be as close to us as possible. I think she's a little insecure right now because Monday was like we left. Tuesday we left. And we did stop at a couple places, but really it was like a straight shot through from California to Utah because even though there were some places we could stop and stretch, like there wasn't really a place to stop. Just because, like, we had left late and everything like that. So, it's all good. Like, we were just like, it's fine. So, then Wednesday, when we went from Utah to Colorado, we did stop a few times. We went hiking a little bit. We got to walk around. Like, it did make the day longer, but, like, it was a lot of fun. She got some exercise. It was a good time. And she was really excited for the next day. And I felt so bad because as we're driving from Cortez, Colorado to Colorado Springs, we had like a bunch of fun stops planned. We'd checked it out, make sure they were all open, and unfortunately they weren't. So most things were either closed because of the virus going on or because of weather, because we just happened to be here in Colorado when a winter storm was blowing in. So we were trying to go to Chimney Rock, that's closed. We were trying to stop at a couple of the Native American sites, and those were closed. So the last thing we were going to stop at were the Great Sand Dunes, and that is open. But the issue was the storm was starting to blow in, and obviously sand with super high winds, I'm talking like 50-mile-per-hour gusts, that doesn't mix. So we were just like, okay, it's not going to be safe to go. It's really unfortunate because, like, number one, like, we wanted to see things while we're on this trip, but also, like, I was kind of bummed because, like, I wanted to get out of the freaking car, and she wanted to get out of the car. It was just not a fun time. So we just kind of left it at that and just made a straight shoot through from Cortez all the way to Colorado Springs. And like, it was a tough drive, but like it was fine. We made it. It was good. We got there early, so we were actually able to relax, go get some food. Chris was able to pick up some boots because the rest of our trip is being affected by this storm. So it's going to be raining or snowing for most of the rest of our trip across the country. So today, unfortunately, there wasn't going to be anywhere to stop anyways because we're going from Colorado Springs to Topeka, Kansas. That is a 7.5-hour drive. And Kansas, as we all know from Wizard of Oz, is a very flat place and there's not much there. We were looking for fun things to do. There's a bunch of museums that are normally open and we would normally love to stop and go and see all these things, but they're all closed and there's not really like any open attractions anywhere, and like there's nowhere to stop. So we're literally just like stopping at gas stations, stretching, getting something to drink, like, and then going. So hopefully we'll get to our hotel tonight in Topeka, probably about like 8 or 9. Hopefully we'll get to our hotel in Topeka around 8 or 9, and that way we can like just chill before another 8-hour day because we're going from Topeka to Indianapolis. So Chris is coming back, so I'm going to go take my turn to go stretch. So, yeah. around the building, getting here a little exercise for dinner. But this is the front of our hotel. I'll show it to you guys in the morning. But it's like really cool. It was built in the early 1900s, and it was one of the first buildings to have been designed by a woman out here. It kind of reminds me of like Harry Potter meets like British school.